afternoon, everyone. We are here to talk in English one more time. Our topic is soccer as a business, and I'm Sarah. I'm gonna be your host today. So, I'm 27. Okay, I live here in Ilhéus, beautiful city in Bahia. In my free time, I enjoy dancing. I like to study new languages. I'm learning French as well, and I'm I'm a nice person. I can say that I don't cause a lot of trouble. At least not always. Wallace, what about yourself?
Real fast. I'm Wallace. I'm programming. I have been working with web developer at the last 10 years. I have 31 years old. I live in São Paulo. I was born in São Paulo too. I'm living alone, but I have girlfriends. I don't have kids. But I live across my parents. That's it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. And Jairo, please.
Hello, guys. I am living here in Brazil, São Paulo. I'm here to speak in English, try to get better English skills, how to express myself in English, and make some friends here.
Always a pleasure. Our conversations are great. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so I think Israel is not staying with us, but there is no problem. Let's go to the second question. So, easier question to warm up a little about the conversation, okay? Wallace, you like soccer? If so, what is your favorite team?
Yes, I love soccer. Today I don't practice these sports because I don't have more free time for this. My friends is work a lot, but I love soccer. Um, I I'm Palmeirense. E I love so much. I don't have much about it, but I like it.
Wallace work technology area, have 31 years old, Palmeirense, everything is the same with me. Oh no,
Yes,
my brother.
look like.
She took your answers, Murilo. Oh, sorry. He took your answers. So go ahead. Talk a little about yourself, soccer.
Yeah, I've liked soccer and in the past, but nowadays I don't like so much. But I like when I Palmeiras player playing. Yeah. Uh, and I like when I watching the Europe teams. Yeah. And like Champions League. And yeah, when I have I don't know, I forgot now this how to explain it. And the World Cup, yeah. When I have World Cup, I like watching. And yeah, my favorite team is Palmeiras, as I said before. That's it.
I also like watching the World Cup. I just don't like when we lose, that's terrible for me. I feel like I'm never gonna watch this again. And 4 years later, I'm there watching. But it's it's normal.
Well, some people talk to me or ask for me, why your favorite team is Palmeiras? Because Palmeiras is from São Paulo. Yeah, you live in Santa Catarina because here don't have competitive teams. To be honest, yeah.
It's so wins a lot.
Yeah, yeah, make sure. And since I was a kid, I always watch Palmeiras in television, and the local team never show in television.
Palmeiras is in a great phase right now. I hope it ends because I like São Paulo, so I hope Palmeiras is gonna start losing, you know.
Yeah.
Fabio, what about you?
I like soccer, but I'm not in a position that I can talk about that because I'm Corintiano, and Corinthians it's in the in a bad time in all championship. So, but I like a lot. It's a I think it's a more than teams that everyone each one like. I think it's the event. It's very good. Uh, it's so fun to meet other friends or to watch some games and World Cup. It's a big event that with a lot of fun and fast, and so I like it. It's funny. It's a good.
I agree. And we have this culture here so huge about soccer, so it's kind of normal to gather everybody and just watch a game. Yeah, I like it, just like you. Jairo, and you. I think you are Corintiano too, right? Or not?
No, no. Um, well, first I have Fabio, are you a friendly guy? Like in general, do you have a lot of friends, something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's why you are a Corinthian, because I was talking with some friends, they are Corinthians too. And I said to them, there's no other way to keep your friendship if you don't go back to the second division and see your friends, you know. So you need to go to the second division to see your friends again, you know. I am São Paulino, and I don't have friends in the second division of the soccer game, so I don't need to go there. But to keep your relationships, your friendship with the soccer players, you need to your team, your your team, Corinthians, should go back to the second division again. Let me remind you again. But I'm from. Oh, I'm from. I am São Paulino. I don't know if there is a word to express this idea of torcer. I don't. I didn't find here, but I'm São Paulino, and I do love soccer. I don't practice anymore. Not as when I was a teenager or something. But I love it. I love it. I love to talk, you know, like make some jokes about it. So it's something that it's kind of um, a nice way to talk about a topic, a general topic.
That is the only thing you can use to mess up with him right now because São Paulo is not so good either. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can only say that about the second division, you know.
Yeah, the only thing, yeah, that's it. My tool, I will say, like, so, I don't know the second division, so you must go there, not me, because we never been there in the past.
Be careful, because we can make a friendship in second division.
Yeah, hope not, but that's a possibility.
Yeah. My fingers are crossed because I also like São Paulo. I'm not like a huge fan of soccer. I watch sometimes because it's fun, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to see, I need to watch every game. You know, I'm kind of calm about that. But it's amazing to see the how people are passionate about soccer. I think there is a characteristic here in Brazil that is remarkable. Everybody says Brazil soccer, so yeah, it makes sense. So the third question, let's go with you, Murilo. Can you read this one? Three.
Okay. 30, yeah. Okay. Would you like to work for a soccer club? Yes, I would like so much. If I have this opportunity, yeah. And I was thinking about it, and administration or photographer. I like, yeah. If I could, you'll be a photographer, yeah, because I was photographer in the past, and or technology area, having technology area, yeah, I like this. Yeah, for me, I think this is it.
You could use your previous knowledge to the profession on the soccer club. I get it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a photographer. That's nice.
Yeah, because photographer travel with your team. Yeah, I love to travel for around the South America, around the world, yeah. But it's around the world. It's not possible because team the most time we play only inside the continent. Yeah, but when I win the Libertadores, it's possible for play the Mundial, and my team doesn't have it yet, didn't have it yet, but it's okay.
Yeah, there is another joke that I heard in one place and others, but we're not gonna focus on the jokes today, okay? That is, yeah, about Palmeiras.
What mean jokes? Jokes?
Joke, something people say for fun, like piada.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure. And Fabio, what about you?
Oh, I've never thought in working a soccer team because it's not my. I don't think it's that my area. It's that I can contribute so much with the soccer, but I think if I sometime thinking something about this, maybe when I was a kid to be a player, I think. But no, I don't have a lot of. I've never fought in this what position. Maybe on administration something, but I don't. It's so distant of my area.
Yes, I agree. You can use your talents in other places, right? Other fields.
Yeah, and I was not a good player when I was a kid. So I think even this I don't be a good player if I work with this.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you so much. And Wallace, what do you think?
I remember in my childhood, childhood, I dream turning soccer player. But I uh, I I had I had no talent for this. Um, today, but my I so happy that what I to do, but I would like to work in some soccer club, in Palmeiras, of course, but can be other to do other things in the marketing area or the technology area. Is I will I will be so happy if I can this job.
Or developer, right?
Yes, developer or other to do other things in technology. I don't figure out what, but there is very things in technology can be could be to do in the company soccer club. I don't figure out here, but that's it. Yes.
Okay, I get it. There is a structure behind the club, so you can work there even though you don't know how to play soccer. So that is normal.
I know play soccer that was my friends in my childhood. He play in, I think, Novo Horizontino. Yes, yes. Him playing in this club. But he have talents for this.
Thank you, Wallace. And Jairo, what about yourself?
It depends of the position. I think in general, I would work for a soccer club in general. Of course, as a player, soccer player, it was one of my dream when I was teenager. But I don't know, the soccer clubs in general, the environment is quite difficult to, keep attention on your roles because everything changed very fast, and it's not like the kind of change that you can handle. It's like everyone should be changed, everyone's fired, let's get another team inside of the club because the technical, I forgot the name of technical coach, because the coach is changed. So just because the coach changed everything, probably will change it inside of the soccer club. So I don't like these kind of things. So I prefer is to work for the company, with process and these kind of things. But in some ways, like let's say in a huge club like São Paulo, Corinthians, of course, I would work there.
Yeah, excellent insights about how unstable can be, right? The clubs.
Let me ask something. Big clubs, Corinthians. That I heard this.
Oh, sorry, I said Paul. Sorry. My mind was like a little bit confused, but I would like to say São Paulo, Inter de Milão, Real Madrid. That's the huge clubs that I was thinking about.
Okay. No problem.
Fabio is paying attention. You can notice he's watching everything. Yeah. In my
Right.
case, I think so. I would work maybe I have a degree in business, so I could work like marketing or customer service. That is something I enjoy. For example, the memberships, I'd like to work in that field just out of curiosity because soccer is a huge thing here. So maybe I could learn so much working in this field, I cannot say there is a dream, but I could consider the option about working for a club, Never as a player because I suck. Number 4, Fabio, please, can you start this one?
How important are sponsorship to financial success of soccer teams? Oh, I think the is the main point of the big soccer teams is the sponsorships. For example, Palmeiras with the Visa Bank, it's a lot of money, and you can construct a structure to the team to the develop the team. So it's very important. It's I think it's the way that you can make these teams improve your I don't know, your players improve. I don't know, it's the word, but make these teams take bigger than they are. So with a lot of things, with actions in marketing, with products, buying players and everything, contracting players, contracting coaches. So I think it's very important that the main of the success of the teams are these sponsorships.
Yeah, that lady from Crefisa, I think she's a millionaire, no? She's very rich. So you can notice how much money they invest in soccer, you know.
Yeah. I don't, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I cannot count all of this money. Jairo, what do you think? What's your opinion?
Well, as you introduce the word financial success, I think they are very important. I don't think they are important to the game, but they are very important for the health financial of the club, you know. So without them, there's no huge gains, you know. So I think they are very important. Sometimes they are more important than they should be. Like sponsors should be just people to support. Sponsor is like I want the help of a club to make some kind of marketing of something, let's say a shoes or a branding or something like that. But for some reason, because they invest a lot of money in the clubs, they start to control the club, and I don't think that's good, but it is what it is. So in general, they are very important to the clubs, but I don't like it, to be honest, because I think they interfere in the way that the game is played, you know.
Interesting. Maybe they should separate things, right? About what is the money, what is the brand, and what is about the game itself, the results and everything. Yeah. But I think it could affect, for example, if the club is in a bad position financially, the players are unsatisfied, they are unhappy about everything, so they could play very poorly, you know. So maybe, in my opinion, it can be connected, maybe, but like you said, sometimes too much of interference in that field. Yeah. Murilo, and you.
Yeah, of course, it's really important because sponsorships will provide so much money for keeping team good, yeah, in the top in your competition. And sponsorship is provided good structure as well, but it's important to have good managers, yeah, a lot of experience in every area. And let me see. Sponsorship. Yeah, because there are so many bad managers or bad intentions, yeah. Get this money for using the personal things, yeah. Personal, yeah. It's not so good because a lot of team is not working, is not working well, yeah. Like Corinthians, and let me see, São Paulo, have been improved and recently, yeah. I think it's club is a company, yeah, and it's the same, yeah. It's important to have a good administration, good manager, as I said before, kind of stuff, and save the money, yeah, and the responsibility, yeah, and, mainly that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. You brought up a lot of interesting points. And Wallace, last but
Yeah,
not least.
when you have a responsibility administration, yes, but I think money is no all. For example, there is very club that have a corruption. Eh, nowadays, Palmeiras is the best team because have the a lot the best sponsorship. Winners sometime no, every time winners the champions. But I figure out is because the responsibility administration because Palmeiras no spends with uh, players major players or players very spends. But I see there is other teams that's to do this. For example, Flamengo. Flamengo has the major salaries, folha salarial, but uh, uh, everybody say that Palmeiras is best of Flamengo. I say this not because I Palmeirense, but what's I think this what else but is very is similar in the almost company when you have money but you don't have responsibility with your money. You don't have you don't have good response or results of the activity in the what you do.
Yeah, it's better to hire with responsibility than just hiring stars, for example, and paying a lot of money instead of investing in the club entirely, not only the players, but I think the club, it's like an organization, right? You need to invest in a lot of things besides the players and, for example, medical team, marketing, brand, and it is complex matter.
Yes, there is good management.
For sure. So I'd like to skip the next question because it's not the same, but it's quite similar to the one we just answered. So number 6, yeah. Let me see. Jairo, can you start with the question number 6?
Sure. Question number 6. What impact has the COVID-19 pandemic had on the business of soccer, and how have clubs adapted to the challenges? I think COVID-19 impacted directly to them, but they don't really adapted. They were forced to stop the games, and it causes a lot of problems, especially in finance area of the clubs. So they were like trying to convince the government to let them keep going the tournament without people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know the name to say to express the idea of torcedor, but they were trying to force the government, allow them to keep going the tournament without people, and people would be able to watch the games through the television. So in some ways it worked, but still, I think it was a little bit boring. When I started to familiarize with this kind of situation, like everything started to come back to the normal life, and yeah. But maybe I think it would be a good idea, like to be honest, I don't know, but maybe it would be a good idea, like sell tickets to watch by internet television or something like that. Maybe they thought about it but couldn't find a way to make it works, like operated in reality. I don't know, but I don't think they adapted. They were like, we are stopped and we want to start the tournament again. Let's try to force the government let us know to at least keep going the tournament. But the pandemic situation was critical to them and affects direct the financial. And you, Wallace, what do you think?
I agree with you. But there is very teams that have dependence with the ticket revenue or profits. I don't know. Because it's so a lot revenue profit for some team. One come veio, yes, the pandemic. What's come the pandemic? This come that's causing impacting the financial area, the small teams. How I say is sometimes the major revenue profit for the players, the administration, the manager, the teams. A lot of people was lay off. Yeah, I think is was the Marco in the football, in the soccer, and around the world. I happy for the finish the situation. Things where they ask, I agree. It was very impactant in the business activity.
I believe that now they know they can not predict, but they can prepare better for, God forbid, situations like this in the future. Now they have like a reference how they can act if something like this happens again, But it's not my wish, of course. Just saying. Murilo, and you?
Total agree with everyone. The teams has, how do you say, has business with the television, yeah, has rights, yeah, and the television provides so much money for teens. Yeah, it's a good solution for pandemic, yeah, because stadium are always empty, yeah. This was affected for this point, yeah, but there are other points that provide the money as well, yeah, like sell products, yeah, and shirts and something like that. And, see, yeah, by sponsorships, yeah, has a contract and they provide much per year, so much money per year, yeah. I think an example, for example, Crevisa provides, I think, 85 millions per year to Palmeiras, yeah. And I think when you win championship, you earn money as well. Yeah, it's important. It has a competition for win the championship and increase the revenue. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, when we think about that, maybe the sponsorships, for example, the sponsors, they also had problems with the
Yeah,
revenue, with the profit. So this affects the clubs too. So it's not only what happened because of the stadiums empty, but the whole chain that changed, and a challenge was the challenge was huge.
it's complicated, yeah, because affect everyone, every companies. Yeah, because Crefisa is a company, how you say, empréstimo. Yeah, and the COVID pandemic, people ask so many impressions. Yeah, but how these people paid these impressions? I don't know because don't have money as well, and they created another problem for Crefisa, and Crefisa don't have money for providers to Palmeiras. Yeah, and it's crazy.
Hopefully they are still paying the money for sure, because a lot of installments, you know. Fabio, go ahead, please.
I think the first impact is when everything stopped, all games, all was stopped. But a little bit time after the first impact, they started to play again without fans in the stadiums, and they did a lot of promotional and marketing campaigns to increase their gains. I don't know how, but to make some money. But the television, the rights, television rights, that what gave more, improved more gains to the teams, was affected because the place, the game was broadcasting for all types of medias, television and internet. So I don't know if the impact was so big, because the main, I don't know how can I say this, and the rendement. I don't know the word, but this income. The income, I think it's not was affected so much because the television rights and transmission rights was not impacted when they return to play. I think the first, I don't know, Jairo says something about this, but I don't know how much time they stayed without play. I don't remember, 3 months, 4 months, but I remember that when they started to play again, remember to think, oh, it's crazy because the pandemic it's there. The virus was very active in all the world, and so. But I think the impact, of course, had some impact, but I don't know if was so big than other areas of economics or other companies.
We cannot measure because we don't have all the information, right?
Yeah.
I believe they spent a lot of money in the preventive measures like COVID tests and all of this because they needed to assure people were safe, so it was a really hard time. And I'm gonna share the survey in a few minutes, okay? Just to make sure you guys know we have this link so you can give your feedback and say your opinion, if you liked the topic, if you want other types of conversations here, okay? And Wallace chose the last question, number 10. So I'm gonna give it to you, please, go ahead. Read it and share your opinion.
Casas de aposta.
Sorry?
Casas de aposta.
Oh, no,
Quem-
now I understand. Yeah, that's true.
Resposta da última pergunta.
Yeah. You wanna say something else?
We don't have more time. I think that's it.
Okay. Jairo, any more examples about businesses?
Let me think. Benefits. A lot of business. I think even small ones. When you go to the soccer club or something like that, there is a lot of small business like selling you food, sell you some t-shirts, these kind of things. So they are in some way take advantage of they are nearby the club area, and they know that a lot of people go there to try to see a player or something like that. So even small business in some way can benefit from soccer in general. And of course, the biggest one, they use marketing a lot, and the t-shirt of the club is like a TV show, a place where you can show your brand to everyone, so there is a lot of ways to in some ways takes advantage of the soccer game in general.
Yeah, even when there is no match, you can make money from soccer, right? Like you said.
Yeah, the thing is, if there is a lot of people watching something, there is their attention, you can make money with that.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Jairo. And Fabio.
Oh, I think it's what Jairo said. A lot of business can take benefits from the soccer, even small one, small business. But we have others, sportive equipments or sportive I don't know, even the all business that structure the events. So I don't know, a lot of business can use the event to increase your income, and I think this.
That's true. And just to finish, Murilo.
Yeah. However, on side, there are so many business that benefits with soccer. The restaurants, bars, and the small sailors. Yeah. And let me see. Yeah. I think marketing, the technology as well, having technology, yeah, mainly nowadays. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Even tourism, right? Depending on the event. For example, the World Cup, a
Yeah,
lot of
actually,
people traveled. So airlines, hotels, so it's a whole
yeah,
chain
good.
taking advantage of soccer. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the topic. It was kind of different from everything that I've talked before, but I liked it. And you can comment more, okay, on the clicking on this feedback link. And see you next time. Have a good day. Take care, okay?
See
Bye-bye,
you
Okay,
Fábio,
guys.
next time.
Francis,
Bye-bye.
Jairo,
That's
Murilo.
about